What's up, Kingdom? It's your Lord and Savior, King D353. Everyone up, so let's play Pokemon Academy Life Forever. In the last episode, what did we do Thursday? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. It's our first day of Battle Club. Let's see how that goes. Stop that. One back. I tell you, these meteorite fragments are truly something. There appears to be biological residue embedded within the very stone. My new assistant is an utter godsend, I tell you. With her experience, we could be moments, I say, from discovering the Kokobanian equivalent of wishing stars. Why would it not just be a wishing star? Why is wishing stars Galarian only? But I suppose that won't be on the test. So your interest being limited in understandable... Your interest being limited is understandable, if disheartening. I'm sorry, I can't sigh in another person's voice. Very well, you're all dismissed. And yes, I know my Oak voice is a bit off. I'm not a good voice actor. Man, I kinda need to get to my next elective, but I can't just leave Oak looking so morose up there. Besides, maybe I can learn something. I don't get why we're still pretending Oak is our friend. He fucking isn't. I don't think the guy knows what a friendship is. But sure, as a friend. Sorry for the long pause. I'm very thirsty for some reason. Hey Sam, want to tell me some of your research? Sounds pretty cool. You're asking me, lad? Of course, you're the world-famous Professor Oak. If you say you're about to discover something exciting, then as a future champion, I want to be one of the first people to know about it. Well, lad, I'd be more than happy to tell you. You see, Dwayne, the genetic material I've discovered in these meteorite fragments appears to be in a constant state of flux. It's why adapting to its environment. Whoa is quite right. When I prod it with my forceps, it hardens. When I heat it up, it develops holes for ventilation. I've attempted chilling it, and it's actually started vibrating at higher frequencies, generating heat. That's low-key terrifying. What the fuck? The hell could that be? I don't know of any Pokemon like that. Oh? Don't you? Ditto? It can't be Meteor, because I don't think Meteor has the ability to increase its heat. Well, I can't really think of one. What if I were to tell you that you had an intimate experience with one already? I'd say you should watch your phrasing. Do you mean Absol? Not quite. Your rival's Pokemon? Can't be Pidgeot. What else did Blue have? Oh right, Eevee! It's got an extremely unstable genetic makeup, right? Yes, that is correct. The slightest external stimuli capable of triggering a massive change in Eevee. No wonder it has so many evolutions. So what, the meteorite had bits of a space Eevee in it? No, certainly not. Eevee is definitely of terrestrial origin. But that genetic material from this meteorite, which I must assume comes from an unknown Pokemon, demonstrates an adaptability quite similar to Eevee's. I suspect it could be a bit more powerful if we were to find the whole original Pokemon. But since the genetic material is embedded in the rock, it doesn't seem likely that the original Pokemon was alive even before it blew through the atmosphere and crashed into the planet. Essentially, the material might not even be fragments of something larger, and may just be microscopic Pokemon outright. Whoa, Giggly Pokemon so too small to see? The distinction between a germ, a virus, a bacteria, and a microscopic Pokemon would be a hard one to define. Perhaps the work of a biologist. Right, as opposed to you, who are a Pokemon homopsychologist. You're a psychologist? Sure, why not? Yeesh. Yes, there is a reason most people just call me the Pokemon Professor. Oh dear, you should probably get to your next elective soon, shouldn't you? Hey, you remembered something about someone else's schedule! Well, I am attempting to get better at that, after you pointed out it was a weakness of mine 11 years ago. Who said an old Mabelstiff can't learn new moves? Alright, I believe I was working on fire and something else, because Ralts is... yeah, Ralts still has... actually, my level cap's the next level. I think I'll do Fairy and Fire. I want to keep my level cap, like... I want to keep my level 2 below my level cap. So I'll do Fairy and Fire. We have plenty of time to go back to Dragon. You know, I actually tried to avoid going to this class. I followed you, saw where you were going, and went to a different elective. How'd you end up here? Got lost. Happy Springs Day, everyone! I spy quite a few new dresses and bonnets. You look refreshing as young leaves. I'm so looking forward to opening tomorrow's festivities, even though I'll be quite late this evening. My Sessions collection also launches tomorrow, you see. It's an annual tradition, I just need to make a few last-minute tweaks. I know you wouldn't think it, but I can be quite a workaholic when the mood strikes. I love what I do. I do so it's really all in the name of fun. In any case, I can't wait to meet your newborn Pokemon. What a wonderful time you'll have introducing to our beautiful world. Hope you'll all make all sorts of precious memories. Valerie gives her students a sneak preview of her new designs. Did that imply that we're getting eggs? Also, I just remembered, I was supposed to try to befriend Blue today, wasn't I? I can just hang out at his table. And that's pretty much it. Expect that most official battles you'll participate in will have some combination of items, species, and sleep clauses. It's also pretty common in other regions to ban evasion strategies, but it's a bit less common here. Largely because Pokemon puts a lot more emphasis on non-single battles. Still, make sure you've got a team that can withstand any rule set they throw at you. That concludes the lecture. Alder, do you have a partner for Dwayne King? Whoa, did I step on the Bizarro world? Bruno's doing Alder's job. I reckon I do, Miss Birch, if you please. I don't remember May's starter. Was it Mudkip or Torchic? Do I have a Pokemon that has an advantage against both? No. I know for sure I don't want Litten out front. I think I will just lead with Ralts to be safe. I mean, is that especially safe? Fuck it, I'm leading with Ralts. Hey, May. Ready to serve up a delicious heaping helping of Red Hot battles? Actually, in case it's a double battle. Absolutely. And this one should actually be edible. Ah, sorry about those spring rolls I made, by the way. I really appreciate your taste testing them. Hey, I said I would. And they didn't make me absolutely want to die. More like I just thought I was gonna die. Well, failed experiments notwithstanding, I'm pretty sure I know how to execute this battle correctly. Let's go! It is Torchic, so I should have gone with Rhyhorn. It's fine. Confusion you. Rock Smash you. It survived. Alright, that should be the end of Heracross. Why do I have 2 attack? Oh, boo. I really thought I could do that one with my new Heracross. That was some good battling, you two. Instructor Alder, can I ask you a question? Of course, that's what I'm here for. I really want a Volcarona. Ever since my first day, you brought yours out in class. Oh? You want her? Really? Nah, sorry, I'm just kidding. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, I just wanted to know if you knew where I could get one. Well, this particular one came from an egg my first Volcarona had. You definitely want to get a Larvesta. No offense, but I don't think anybody, save a champion, should try to wrangle a Volcarona without a lot of trust built up. And the best way to do that is to raise it from an egg. Okay. And this Larvesta, I'm guessing it's Volcarona's pre-evolution? Right. So where can I get a Larvesta egg? Tell you what, Spring's Day tomorrow, and that means the big Kokoban egg hunt is happening. I'll let you know that there'll be a Larvesta egg somewhere out there. Really? Yep, and you'll know it's a Larvesta egg because it's very warm, and much bigger than the others. In fact, ancient Unovans used to keep Larvesta eggs in their homes to warm them. Thanks, sir. Well, if I'm giving out hints, would you like any? Just ignoring the other hunters and grabbing every egg you see, mostly. It's meant to be a fun community thing, but you can blow off the other hunters if you want. Thanks for the advice, sir. I'll take it to heart. Hey, those battles today were pretty lit. All your Pokemon were absolutely on fleek, fam. No cap. Alder's knowledge of modern slang continues to embarrass. I could cheat and go back to get the other hits, but I won't do that. Gym class would probably be a lot easier and useful if Pikachu would get into his Pokeball, so I could bring him to the school when class is in session. Since apparently the battle team doesn't need to worry about curfew on Fridays, I wonder if they could make more exceptions, like letting me bring Pikachu with me to class. Alright, Angry Table, that's where you are, right, Blue? Cool. You walk into the middle of a raucous argument. God, everyone is pissed! Hoenn is obviously the best reason for trainers! It's got dozens of different climates all in a tiny area! Yeah, but 70% of those climates are different types of oceans. I like water, but not that much. Call me sheltered, but I don't think having to hack through a jungle or smash up rocks to get places. Unova actually keeps its roots clear. Oh, so you don't like actually going on an adventure? Breaking down obstacles is what makes it worth it. None of us are actually trainers yet, though. We will be, and then you'll see I'm right. You tactfully keep quiet and manage to avoid taking a side as the argument rages on. Alright, so now I can befriend Blue. Let's go to Fire class. May is becoming a bestie of mine, apparently. Whoa, Ethan, you alright? What, do I look tired? Yeah, man, I'm fine. Collecting some eggs tomorrow, eh? Perhaps you'll find the one I've hidden. Oh, it's nowhere too difficult. I know scavenger hunts aren't meant to be brain teasers. Here, I'll even give you a little hint. It's somewhere I hope you're all spending plenty of time. Oh, and once you're finished, try keeping your finds next to a fire Pokemon. Their natural body heat stimulates the mother's warmth, encouraging eggs to hatch, and almost never cooks them. Just do be careful if you're using a Slugma. Blaine suggests handling fire-type eggs with oven mitts. Cap is still above Litten currently. Well, that about finishes it. Have a good Friday, everyone, and have fun with the Springs Day celebration tomorrow. Remember, if you got any eggs in the egg hunt, make absolutely sure to bring them to the research lab for incubation. The eggs can handle being outside for the duration of the egg hunt, but after that, they should be kept warm again. Well, that about finishes things up. Dismissed. Alright, I've got a bit of free time before the battle team's first meeting. Should I use this time to prepare? Nah, we're gonna use this time to talk to Blue. Wait, oh! I have a copy of Serena, too! Oh, Blue doesn't have a conversation. Serena it is, then. Oh! That's the opening town's music. I haven't heard that in a hot minute. As you turn the corner, you see Serena struggling under the weight of several large books. Serena, what are you up to? Oh, hello. I was just going to the library. Need to catch up on my studying, I'm afraid. Yeah, that explains the stack of books. Need help carrying those? Why, certainly. That would be splendid. Thank you. Cool. Let's head off to the library, then. You got a pretty wide variety of subjects here. Pokemon breeding, battling, training. Looks like a shark cult cutlery board. Shark... what? Huh? What is a shark cutlery board? Oh, you know, one of those things where there's all kinds of meats and cheeses and you eat them down in a bunch of wine? Are you referring to a charcuterie board? Oh shit, that's what it's called? That's way more Colosseum than I was expecting. You are quite entertaining, Dwayne King. Thanks. Kind of feel like I'm the butt of the joke here, but thanks. None. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Short cutlery. Yeah, well, I bet hoity-toity upperclasswoman like yourself has her blind spots as well. Oh? Do you challenge me? You bet your lavender-scented bedsheets I do. Then please, ask me anything you think might be my blind spots. You may find me surprisingly well informed. Sure, this is something everyone who's ever had to go for a hike on a sweltering forest trail would know. What's in bug juice? Oh, you don't know? Washing out that early, huh? No, I know this. I just thought your questions would be more agrarian in nature. What does that even mean? You know what? Fuck it. 1 second. Word of the day time. What the fuck does this mean? Agrarian definition. The term agrarian refers to farming, agriculture pursuits, or the ownership and use of land. So she thought I was a farm boy. Why does everyone think I'm a farmer? In any case, bug juice is 25% purple grape juice, 25% raspberry juice, 45% lemon lime soda, and 5% vodka, if no one's watching, with a bit of ice. Okay, that is genuinely surprising. Wait, why do I know that? Why do I know how to make an alcoholic beverage? I'm 18! Please, keep them coming. Okay, what's the best way to catch a catfish Pokemon from lakes and ponds? Noodling, of course. Why waste money on bait when you're just as liable to chowder on your hands? Shit, okay, your car battery is dying. Keeps going down, won't charge up and even when you drive. What's the problem? Well, it could be any number of things, but the first thing I do is check the alternator. If it's broken, then you can just get a new one from pretty much any auto parts store. And what if it doesn't fit? Well, that just means the bushing is probably a bit too large, so you can just sandpaper the alternator's rear end down. How the hell? Wait, I got it. No, I got it now. There's absolutely no way that an upper-class Colossian girl will get this one. There's a sport that's pretty popular in Kanto. It's slow, dangerous, and even dirty. I don't think even middle-class Cantonians watch it, even though it's originated there. So, Rhyhorn racing. And who's the best Rhyhorn racer? My mom. That would be Grace Omaoka. Damn, I've been completely beaten. Why, thank you. What do I win? A kiss. Hey, wait a minute. Oh? You're from Kanto! Why do you think that? Give me a better reason for you to know Grace, Umaoka. Well, I mean, there are plenty of possible reasons, such as her being my mother. I could be related to her? Yeah, that doesn't seem likely. Anyway, even if you were, that'd just prove you're from Kanto. How so? Well, I mean, she's Cantonian. She lived there her whole life before she moved to Kalos. Oh my god! You're Serena Omaoka? Grace's daughter? Shh! We're in a library. Sorry. But, yes, I am. I had a poster of your mom on my wall at home! Many did, yes. I don't get it, though. Your mom only left Kanto like 2 years ago. What happened? Well, she got dicked down, took 9 months away from competition, threw her baby into her husband's arms, and then fucked off back to Kanto. Could you clarify? Yeah, I mean, I don't really follow you, no offense, but I sometimes went to your mom's races and saw glimpses of you. I'm not offended that you did not follow me, but just, like, 2 years ago, I remember you were all overalls, your pigtails, you wore a baseball cap. You were whooping and hollering at those racers, yelling out like the reddest-necked farmer anywhere in southern Kanto. I mean, I recognized the sunglasses, but everything else... I mean, if you hadn't just told me, I would have never recognized you. Well, a lot can happen in 2 years. Yeah, but that much? It's gotta be more just new environment, right? As a fan of my mother, I assume you heard about the silicon mine we discovered under our ranch. I wasn't sure if that was silicon or silcoon. Yeah, didn't Silphco buy it from you for like $1 billion? Very slightly less. In any case, with that much money, and since we no longer had our ranch, well, we'd always wanted to visit Kalos. That explains why and how you moved, but just moving wouldn't cause such a dramatic change. I mean, I think. I've obviously never moved anywhere before coming to Kokomon. People change for the oddest reasons. Basically, she wanted to fuck Callum so she became more posh. Does this have anything to do with Callum? What would make you think that? Not much, I just got 2 dots, and then I'm trying to collect them. Callum and you knew each other before coming here. Callum didn't know you'd be here, but it seems like you did know he'd be here. That's it, just never made sense to me. I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable telling you about this. Perhaps one day, but not now. You don't need to know how much I want to choke on his dick. It's quite undignified. That's fine. I just want to know something. Are you alright? You're not forcing yourself to be something you're not, are you? If I was, how would I know? What is the true self, beyond the entity of the memories and thoughts that make up a person? To demonstrate the fullness of the true self at all times sounds exhausting, though I abhor what one is forced to pretend to be a person they're not. I don't see anything wrong with simply temporarily not demonstrating certain parts of yourself, for convenience sake. That sounds very much like pretending to be a person you're not. Well, I'll leave it there then, Serena Omaoka. But if you ever change your mind and want to tell me about the real Serena, whatever that means, I'll be here. I appreciate it. I must say, Dwayne King, I'm surprised. Oh? Yes, I didn't realize you were so perceptive, so intelligent. Come on, don't I just give off the vibes of a brainiac? Not particularly, no. Ouch. But to be able to figure out my background from those few questions, I think perhaps you too are hiding your light under a bushel somewhere. What? Me? No way. I'm a genuine dumbass. If you insist. So, hey, what now? Now that I know your big secret? I would ask that you please not mention it to anyone else. Callum knows, of course, but it would complicate my plans if he knew that there was a third party involved. Sure, my lips are sealed. What kind of plans are those? Can I know? Not right now, please. Seriously want to know, though. Oh well. Anything I can do to help with those plans? There is actually one thing. It might not be possible, but... Sure, name it. Would it be possible for you to, make sure Callum stays single? Yep, she wants his dick. Also, that is fucking toxic. Oh wow, that's where we're going with this. I mean, I don't know what I could do about that. I mean, could you make sure that he stays single in regards to, what's the problem? It's like she's trying to say something she doesn't know how to say. Oh, whatever. Listen up, Dwayne. You start dating Callum and we're gonna have big problems, you hear me? What the fuck? I mean, I would jokingly say he's not femboy enough for me, but, he low-key is just enough femboy for me to consider it. Oh! She switched back to her actual accent. Oh, whatever. Listen up, Dwayne. You start dating Callum, we're gonna have some big problems. You hear me? That was massively different from... I don't know how to make the person's voice sound the same while being a different accent. I'm not a good voice actor. Whoa. Her facade completely broke there. Yeah, absolutely. I'm hearing ya. Wait, he likes men too? That's very clearly not the point. Huh. I was definitely getting the opposite vibes from him, but, good to know. Yeah, wait, really? He didn't come off as gay to you? Okay. Yeah, noted. I'll do my best to avoid dating him. And if I can pull off some wacky hijinks to make sure he doesn't date anyone else, I'll see what I can do about that too. Splendid. I've always wanted to be part of a conspiracy. You're toxic as shit. You'll need this then to report your success. And this is the least happy I've been to receive a phone number. Hey, I can tell this is really important to you, but are you sure you have time for this? I mean, Pokemon's really competitive, and everyone's all busy all the time. There's always time for true love, my conspirator. Alright, you just admitted it! You admitted you're in love with him! I don't like this bond. Alright, fire, dark, and ground. Those are all types currently in my party. So, I need to become best friends with Serena ASAP. As soon as night falls, you make your way to the battle hall. While on the ground, a security team member notices you, looks at the digital pad in his hand, and nods, letting you through. I don't think Bay was in the tournament portion. Dawn, I love you. Like, genuinely, I could kiss you right now. How the fuck are you here? Also, are you the only one unhappy? No, Hilbert's unhappy. So is Silver, but it says that he's unhappy and more he's always stern. Ah, Bay's stern too, but no, you're just genuinely unhappy. Walking into Battle Hall, you see a few faces you recognize. Out of a dozen people. In fact, you see everyone you battled during the tryouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Dawn and Bay are the extras. I was like, really? Yeah. Whoa, everyone I battled got in? Guess I already knew 4 of them did, but still. Hey, Dawn, how'd you end up in the battle team? I won all my tryout matches. Why are you so sad about this? Why did you even try? Huh? But, I mean, how'd you end up in the tryouts? Janine forced me into it. Does no one in this damn game know how to say no? She forced you? Yeah. She saw my Mega Alteria in gym class, then ambushed me before lunch a week ago. She pinned me up against a locker and told me I was going to join the battle team. And I've kind of just been following her instructions ever since. I hate Janine so much, oh my god. Is it wrong of me to think that's kind of hot? Yes! That's very wrong of you! Well, chin up. Janine's kind of no, I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. I am not even going to pretend that anything Janine does is justified. She's a bitch. You get to make your own decisions on what you do in school. You should not be forcing people to be in the battle team. My rank with you... Hold up. My rank with you shouldn't be fucking Tool! Janine's a bitch. I hate her. With all of these fiber of my being. I'm guessing that dark energy is Janine? Huh? Dusk? Are you smoking? Line up. Alright, listen up. 2001. The battle team got 47 members through QQ1, 23 for QQ2, 5 for QQ3, and 0 for QQ4. Despite being eliminated during the third quarter clash, the previous team captain appointed me the next year's captain. 2002. The battle team under my command got through the third quarter clash with 5 members out of 62. Again, no one got through QQ4 in the national tournaments. This time, I was eliminated in the 4th round. Regrettably, I removed 5 of my own teammates across the entire year. Not a mistake I intend to repeat. 2003, last year, the team was much smaller, only 38 members. For the 3rd year in a row, we got 5 members through to quarter class free. I didn't participate that year because I didn't want to eliminate any of my teammates. Unfortunately, 4 of the team members who got through quarter class free were eliminated in quarter class 4, and 1 was disqualified. I'm guessing Sonia was the disqualification. That brings us to 2004. I've tried something completely different this year. If you were thinking trials were rigged, grab a cookie. I wasn't trying to put everyone on equal footing. I was trying to see how you handled adversity. I'm serious about the cookies, by the way. There's a plate on the table over there. You're still a bitch, but I appreciate someone that gives me free food. Sweet! Oh, how delightful. Hey, I thought the battle team was meant to be super intense and hardcore, but you're baking cookies for us? If I'm going to push you harder than you've never been pushed before, I'm going to start off gently. Besides, I didn't make them. Instructor Bertha did. Alright, that's enough time. Get back in line. So as I've said, trying something different. In previous years, I pretty much followed Lance's advice to a T, but we've failed to put any of our own in the national tournament. The biggest Kokobon event for 4 years. If we fail again this year, this will be the longest Kokobon Academy has ever gone without placing in a current student in the national tournament. Kokobon deserves better than that. Besides, there's no notable alumni who declared they'll be launching a Kokobon League challenge this year. It's up to us. If necessary, I will launch my own bid for the national tournament this year. I'm certain I could have made it last year. I just chose not to. Ha! You don't need to worry about that, Janny. I'll sweep the national tournament so hard they'll put me in the history books. Janny? Wow. Call me that again, I swear to God, the only thing you're sweeping is this arena. In case I do have to launch my own campaign, I'm not sure any of you can make it. I've kept the battle team very small. Hopefully we won't get matched up against each other until the end of the year. Though, even if you are eliminated from the national championships, you can still participate in intra-school tournaments and experience the battle team's intense training. Now, any questions? How did you pick the battle team members? I looked for what was lacking in previous years. In the last few years, battle teams have just been the most powerful students. Seemed obvious that I should pick those, right? Lance thought so. But raw power hasn't been working out, so maybe my dad had a point after all. I don't know, but this is the last year, I've got to figure it out. Because no matter what, we're placing the national tournament this year. Look, I'll be straight with you. I've been watching all of you. In your gym classes, in the fields. The tryouts were a formality. There's only a couple of you who surprised me in the tryouts. I pretty much knew how they were going to go down. What? Only a couple of you have enough Pokemon to mount multiple different strategies. If you're both using a known strategy, it's pretty easy to just run calcs before tryouts. Which I did. Well, would it be alright if I asked what I demonstrated to you for that thought would be a worthy addition to the team? Why, I thought I did rather admirably. I was all but ready to pack my luggage and head home. Erica, how much did you spend to prepare your team for this battle tryout? Oh, well, discussing matters of monetary concern in public is rather vulgar, no? Deal. Well, just over 400,000. Right. And how much would you have been willing to spend if you could guarantee victory? Well, I think it would be irresponsible to spend any more than 5 million on a single series of battles, yes? 5 million? She'd have been willing to spend 5 million on the tryouts? Holy shit, that's a lot! That's a lot for me! That's a lot! Yeah, so that's why. The battle team is pretty well funded, but never having to worry about that cost of TMs, training items, field trips, that's a very calculable advantage. Oh, so I'm a member of the battle team because I can afford to be then. No, my dad recommended you to me specifically. He said that your knowledge of high-level competitive Pokemon theory is the best of any of his students. Besides, your Pokemon were some of the highest leveled before the Equalizer. You got a lot going for you. It seems I failed to put it into practice, though. Yeah, that's what the battle team's training will do. It'll crush your mistakes. Very well. I'll do my best not to disappoint. Well, what about me? You say you've been watching us. If you've really been watching me, then I don't get why the hell you want me in the school, never mind the battle team. You're fearless. When you talked back to Lance during the exhibition match, that's what I want to see more of. A lot of people lose because they think they can't beat their foe. I got a feeling you think you can't win, but you're gonna go fight anyway. That's not fearlessness. I just don't have anything to lose. Then you win. Then what about... Okay, that's enough. I'm not going through each of you one by one to tell you why I think you have a shot at the national championships. You should all be smart enough to figure it out amongst each other. Or just trade the letters I wrote you. Whatever. Thanks, Janine. Yeah, whatever. It's getting late. Let's talk strategy for the first quarter clash, which starts on May 5th. What? That's just 12 days from now! Calm down. No battle team member has ever been eliminated in the first quarter clash. You're up against the entire general population of Pokemon, including hobbyists, and people who only keep Pokemon as pets. The strategy here is just about how to stagger or sign up so it's less likely that any of us get matched up against each other. Previous years have figured out, but if we sign up exactly 31 minutes after one another, we're 44% less likely to end up in battles against each other in the third quarter clash. Oh, so the battles for quarter clash 1 are going to be really easy? Let me put it this way. In 2002, I battled against, in total, 3 Bidoof in quarter clash 1, and that was against 3 different trainers. Yes. Oh. Well, I could probably handle that. You got a Mega Altaria. This is one of your Pokemon. Stop forgetting. Sorry. Oh boy, this is gonna be a year. When the team was just a few dozen meatheads, everyone blended together. But this year, everyone's idiosyncrasies are really going to stand out. We should probably do some team building exercises. This is how our personalities don't cause too many problems later on down the line. I assure you, your personality is the worst thing here. Followed by his, actually. Hey, why are you looking at me? After doing some cringe-inducing icebreakers, you begin some intense training that culminates in you doing push-ups with Pikachu on your back. Bro, I'm just glad it was Pikachu. Imagine if they had me get Ryan onto my back. That would be hell. Apparently, this builds the bond between Pokemon and trainer. Huh. That's 92.9, ma'am. I'm not ma'am. And if you got enough breath left to speak, you have enough breath to do another 20. Yes, Clobbopus, use bulk up. I need more weight. More? I can barely breathe. Your ace is a Pichu. He has a Pichu on his back. Pichu weighs 4.4 pounds. That's about the weight of a pair of boots. Your Pokemon all benefit greatly from the experience. Gymnastics Battle Team will hold a mandatory meeting Monday night. That sends you all back to your dorms, battered, sore, and satisfied. Dude, is it kinda weird to say that I'm starting to like the pain? Nah, Janine has the— No, the fuck she doesn't! God, I hate Janine so much. Alright, that is it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it for you all. If you enjoyed and feel I deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Sorry, I got distracted. Typing and doing this is hard. Every donation is appreciated. For those $1 a month, you can help support the channel, help I get to eat food. If you want more control over your donations, you can instead donate to me at Frone.com/KingD353. Again, that's Frone.com/KingD353. Frone involves less around monetary donations and more around physical donations. So rather than giving me money to buy something of my choosing, you can simply send me the item that you want me to have. Be it equipment for my channel, food for my mouth hole, or something to troll me with. Send me a bomb for hating how much of a bitch Janine is. Finally, if you want to spend some time with me, you can join my personal Discord. Once you're there, be able to chat, play video games, share memes, and have those a grand old time. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see all you beautiful people later. Deuces, Kingdom.